Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we are diving ever deeper into the insanity that is Hope's Peak Academy. Let's continue with our investigations, shall we? I took the emergency handbook. Yes? Anything? No. Unfortunate. There's not a lot more of these lockers that are openable. Looks like this is another dud. Unfortunately. I think there's two more that may be openable. Nope, another dud. So it's just the Kyoko locker and the Hero locker, it looks like. At least so far. Yeah, so these are considered jammed. That is everything. Can we go question Kyoko about this stuff? I'm not for sure that she will have any more insight than we do. But it's very much beginning to look like all of us were students here prior to being in this killing game. What went wrong? Why are our memories gone? I better give her some more time. Makoto, I sympathize with your decency, I guess is the best way to put it. I would honestly be similar were this going on in my real life, but there are circumstances, this being one of them, when one must give up the niceties of socialization and do what's best for keeping everyone fucking alive. Right? Right. Okay, so this very much resembles the bedrooms that we're in. What are these holes? It's like gigantic bullet holes that go from small to large. What's in here that we can look at? Something over here? Oh, the door that we came in. So just the bed and the bathroom door. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. And monocoins everywhere. That's all we really care about. Excuse me, that's all we really care about is monocoins. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. So this is just a waste of time. I got a feeling that going back and trying to speak with Kyoko again is just going to be a waste of time as well, but I can't help but try. Yep, Makoto's not going to let us speak to her, so let's fast travel, shall we? Okay, we've looked at the exclamation marks here. And I guess I'm just looking for more exclamation marks. Though I guess talking to our fellow students wouldn't be horrible either. Looks like Aoi's in the data center. And Byakuya's in the headmaster's room. I'm going to start with the headmaster's room as it has the closest fast travel point to it. Nice music here. Looks like it's going to continue with us. Jeez. Looks like there is a replica katana over there in a case that very much resembles the one that's in the antechamber to the gym. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it. This will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Yes. We will speak to you after we have investigated on our own. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. Is that it? Not going to comment on the replica katana that looks exactly the same as the one that was involved in the Sayaka death. Papers on the floor. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Yeah, I guess. Yep, there's a monitor in here. They have to get the announcements too. They're not always the ones making the announcements. Yep, cameras here too. Got to make sure that nobody kills the headmaster, I guess, without having a record of it at least. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. Okay, not really getting a lot out of this, are we?
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? No, but I want to make sure I have all relevant talking points before I talk with you.
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Sure.
Come on.
Oh, you're not going to let me look at it until I speak with you? Is that the deal? Fine, have your way. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Depends on if it is something you're concealing with your clothes. In that case, no. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Yes, the desk and the flags and stuff make it look more like a prime minister or a president's office, doesn't it? Class number 78 student roster. Well, I mean, the folder actually says roster. You can say registry if you want to, Makoto. It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers...
In other words...
There can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. Are there exactly 16 students in the registry, or are there more? That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Really, what'd she miss? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. How is Mukuro still mentioned in the book over there if she tore her page out? But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. Oh, okay, so there's more pages about Mukuro. The first page? I'm actually kind of surprised she didn't just take the whole book, though I guess that would have been a matter of hiding it since she needed to come out and save us from Monokuma. Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words...
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What about the rest of us? Are there more information about each of us? What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. What the fuck does that mean? An entity floats. Is she haunted? Oh, the entity known as the Ultimate Despair. So is she a part of that group? Was she a part of that group then? Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about this. I need to push forward with my research into the ultimate despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. That's very interesting coming from a headmaster, isn't it? Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. Okay, so the countless wounds over her body were from before or were after she came to the school, but it said they were days old, not years old, so that's understandable. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the ultimate despair. Well, Kyoko told us that, but now we have concrete proof. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now, but there has to be at least one more of us who is a member of the ultimate despair. If we are going by everything that we found out lately. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Why indeed? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Yeah. Apparently, she's such a skilled warrior she'd never been injured in battle before. At least not seriously. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was?
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. The Mukuro picture? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. Yeah. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Really? Okay. And further information about that girl is included in the file. This is the same information, right? We're just rehashing this? 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Okay, well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Okay, will do. Well, that signals the return of my note-taking, so we've got that down. Can we use this information to make sure that the dead body is actually Mukuro? Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say that it's not Mukuro? There's a chance that the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right? Right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Indeed you are. At least he did seem to give us what may be useful information. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Sure. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. He's going to mention that she was willing to let you die. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Can we look at this now? Or is this just the file that he showed us? Looks like. Can we look at those profiles? Or just Mukuro's? Looks like we can just look at Mukuro's. Alright, well, I think that's everything in here, so yes, please. I think we're going to wait on checking the corpse until we check these other areas, because we may come up with more information that needs to be cross-checked there along the way. Hello,
Hey,
Wowie.
Koto.
Are you here to look around too? Yes, indeed, I am. Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But,
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean,
It might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. Gee, thanks. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Yeah, she just doesn't realize, Makoto. We do want to recheck these things, though. Yep, surveillance cameras. Monitors. Bunch of computers. Yep, Mastermind has a fun time in here. More surveillance. I don't know about ridiculous. Looks like maybe fewer than I would have suspected. So nothing there. The television. Yep. Is the broadcast still going on there? If so, can we see... Well, no. Never mind. Well, let's see if Aoi has anything else to say.
okay.
Thanks, Makoto. She... Okay, just kind of repeating the last little bit. Here we go. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. What about us, Aoi? Hina raced to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Thank you for your support. Everything will be okay, right? Well, we could use a rope or a stick, maybe, but looks like we're just going ahead. All right, here goes nothing. I threw all of my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Okay, this is weird. Kind of looks like a VR setup, maybe. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was maybe Monokuma's into playing Star Trek or flight sims?
Huh?
Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Looks like there's a hatch in the floor. Anything to the right or left? Not to the left. Not to the right. What is this device? It looks like something for playing games, I'll be honest. Like a racing or flight sim or Star Trek kind of bridge simulator. Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Yes, it does. Thank you, Aoi. Ifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Yeah. Cockpit? So, the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then, could that mean?
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm going to start pushing buttons. Let's not. This, though it seems very far-fetched, I'm not going to put anything past this. This could be some kind of, like, escape copter or rocket or something, and I do not want to blast off, as I'm very doubtful we could land it. Hold on, you can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Huh?
That sounded like Monokuma, but we don't see him. Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm totally not sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center? That's right next door. Yeah, behind us. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Again, thank you for your support. I don't want to go straight there. I want to look at this. There's some kind of hatch on the floor. Can we open it? Oh, Jesus Christ, Makoto. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Definitely sounded like Monokuma appearing. Hello? Is that Monokuma? Did we just trigger one of the bots? Well, he's not talking, so I'm guessing we triggered one of the Monokuma bots. Hey! Yes? Owie, are you controlling Monokuma? Is that you, Hina?
What?
Aw, man, busted. How did you know? Because Monokuma doesn't ask about donuts. You do.
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Don't push it. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw, man. Were you seriously going to push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside are for controlling all the Monokuma robots. Very interesting. Please, let's go back in and check that hatch out now. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma?
Oh.
What, for real? Yep, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. Where are they? Are they in the hatch? The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. She was right. Kyoko's theory was right. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? Yes, it does. Which at least cancels out one of our theories that they're doing it from outside the school. I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... It's very polarizing and such and so on. I'm not going to read this again. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? That lends a bit more credence to Byakuya saying that that's really not Mukuro's body. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face that you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I mean, I can't say that isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. You want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. No, I want to finish checking this room out. We can't waste time. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Jeez, no, Makoto. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I thought you were going to force me out. What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here. Did I screw up by not looking at the hatch first? I want to look at the hatch. Boo. That sounded like a door locking. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door had just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. Damn it. You're right, it's locked, but why? Whoever is the mastermind was in the hatch, in the control room. Well, of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like. I think he can.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Yep. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the skull mascot just up and stopped moving. In that room,
Yep.
as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now, you're being operated by someone in that room? Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Correct the mundo.
You're a liar.
That doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, and we didn't see you. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? I tried to be thorough. Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it. I'm hoping this is just story and we couldn't have gotten in there no matter what we did. Fingers crossed.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Okay. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Yeah. Why don't you rely on this and spin? He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? I think so. In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave? Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
I'm going to go run around to tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again. Good to know.
You got it.
Also, good that you're going to inform everyone and I don't have to. Hina took off at a full sprint. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Indeed. I think we need to go up to the next floor now. Now, the final floor. What is marked to investigate up here? The dojo, where Toko is. The biolab, where no one is. And the garden, where no one is. So is Hiro the only one that's not being shown on the map right now? We saw Aoi and Byakuya. We saw Kyoko. We've now seen Toko. Where is Hiro? Okay, it's even marking Monokuma as being in the data center now. So yeah, Hiro is the only person that's not being shown on the map, which I find to be very interesting. Let's check out the dojo first. Hello, Toko. Yes. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Well, just looking around. Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I am going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're going to call me useless, good for nothing. Well, at least you're making an effort this time. Nobody's going to say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? You don't really give them the opportunity to, in all fairness. Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm going to get going. Yeah. Should still probably look at stuff. Yeah, the suit of armor. Guessing it's just the locker that's going to have, perhaps, information. Maybe not, though. Cherry trees. Okay. Targets. Monocoins, though, so that's good. The cherry tree is the same interaction as the other side, if I remember correctly. Yup, I can imagine Sakura using that too, Makoto. Camera up here. Yep, nothing there, just the locker. Yes, there are. We found a clue in here, but it was just the Mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. Okay, is that it? Huh. So nothing actually in here. That is interesting. Interesting indeed. And I want to check that last, I think. The biolab's locked over here, right? And you know what just came kind of into my head looking at this? Maybe this doesn't say raw. Maybe it says war. And it's top to or bottom to top instead of top to bottom. Still don't know what that means, but this is weird looking for a biolab. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? I don't know. Is that a camera? Yes. Well, electronics usually tend to do better in cold. Icicles hanging from the monitor. Is this more tarps? Is this where the tarp came from then? I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Yes. Very true. So cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Okay. How are we supposed to do that? What are these? They're some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. That's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. So the biolab is a morgue? Does that mean this biolab is... Yeah. Thank you for reiterating, Makoto. I should probably take a closer look around. So that's why it's so cold, although that's weird. They could just refrigerate these individual things. Yes. Oh. Does that mean everyone who's died is... They're all in this little room? Indeed. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a total of 16. 8 by 2. 2. 9 dead. If these lights are dead bodies, there's a body missing. Because there's only 6 of us alive, right? Let's look at this first, see what's going on here. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge? So the blue lights do indicate bodies are in there unless one... Oh, wait. Yeah, the latest victim hasn't been put into the refrigerator yet, so... Never mind, I'm wrong. Disregard. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left. The right-hand lights are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Okay. And about those blue lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is... Okay, well, we need to see who is in these. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. But we will be continuing that investigation in the next episode, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like below. It really does help tremendously. And consider subscribing if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.
Danganronpa.